All right. So I think I'll talk today about materialism. And um materialism is probably one of the worst um diseases that you could catch. I'm chewing gum, by the way. It's not me like gritting my teeth or something. No, I come from a long line of very materialistic people, and I hope my chewing's not like. I'm gonna take the gum out. All right. Tell you what, I'll be nice to you guys. I'll be nice. All right. Sorry about that. So materialism. So I come from a long line of very materialistic people, and um, and I've seen what it does to relationships. Um, there were points. There still are points where somebody in my family is on the verge of death, frankly, and everyone in my family, the only thing that they care about is what of this person's things are they going to inherit. And there are even sometimes deep family disputes when somebody does pass and they are fighting over their things, stuff like that. The act of loving items that you collect that hold some kind of perceived value over something like a human being or your own well-being, whatever. There's so many things that matter more in life than objects. And like I said, the value of these things, it's all perceived, right? So we put value on things, all right? Now, you could say, "Oh, well, this thing is worth this much, so it's valuable." Well, no, it's not, all right? Price tags on items that you buy at a store do not make it valuable, all right? You could buy, let me put it this way. You could go to the store and buy a notebook for $1 and journal in it every day, and that will improve your mental health. That is a whole lot of value for $1. Then again, you could blow thousands on, I don't know, a new car, let's say, a fancy new car. And how valuable really is that when you could spend thousands less and get something equally as reliable? Does that make sense? So materialism is a disease. It is unhealthy, and you should be working to live on less. All right. And people go, "Oh well, I collect these things. I have an expensive habit." That's an excuse, all right? Because in the end of the day, you're just gonna be filling up boxes with this stuff, okay? Now, I too, I'm not excluding myself. I have material problems. I spend a lot of money. I love to spend money. I love to shop and buy things. And I've been, I don't want to say recently, but because I've been um fighting this for a while now, but I've recently like really put my foot down on it because I'll go buy something, um and I'll look into it, and I'll see, okay, I can get this for this price, or I can get the newest version of whatever I'm buying, and it's like $100. I don't know. It's way more than this other thing, and I have this gut feeling that I always have to have the best, newest, expensive version of whatever I'm buying. And recently, I've caught myself doing that when I go buy something, and I've learned to settle. And and when I say settle, I mean settle to something that suits the for the purpose that I'm buying it, something that suits the the needs of that thing. Per se, we'll use a notebook as an example again. We'll say, you could buy that $1 easy little, I don't know, Staples, like the small little, the cardboard ones. You know what I'm talking about. The cheap ones for $1, right? Let's say you could buy one for $1, or you could spend, um, I don't know, $50 and buy this leather zip up whatever. This is just an example. I don't know what the price of something like that would be, but and it's unnecessary, okay? It's unnecessary. And I've learned to go for that $1 notebook. Um and throughout different purchases that I've made recently. And I've had a lot of blessings, frankly. I've been very satisfied. And I've learned that you don't need the best, newest version of something. If there's a First of all, the other thing I do is I don't just buy things, all right? I know I made it sound like it, but I've really stopped. I've quit just buying things to buy things, all right? I had to stop doing that. Because I could just sit on Amazon all day and just buy dumb things that I don't need. Because it's a dopamine hit, frankly, and waiting for that package to come in, it's a big dopamine hit, right? Just the act of waiting for it ups your dopamine. So I've learned to just stop buying to buy things. Now, when I do buy things that I actually need, I learned to settle, and that's been helpful. Um, but like I said, um, just the act of waiting for it is a huge dopamine boost, and then when it gets there, I mean, it's not that important. So sometimes before I go buy something, first of all, if you're buying something expensive, what you should be doing is asking yourself, how long, all right, how many hours of work would it take for me to buy this thing? And then think, all right, let's say my boss came to me and said, you have to work for free for that period of time, and then at the end you get this thing that you were trying to buy. And then ask yourself, is it really worth it? Now I've been doing that a lot, and It's sobering. Also, I mean, look around you. Look at the things that you do have, okay? And think about, this is a Stoic principle. Some of you probably recognize this, but think of how upset you would be if you did not have certain things that you already have. Learn to be grateful for what you do have, okay? Because a lot of times, like, even I'll go buy new books, right? And there'll be like a bunch of books that I had bought that I didn't even start reading yet. And at some point before I buy the new books, I'll look around, I'll look through my library, and I'll realize, oh yeah, that's right, I bought this book and I haven't even read it yet. What am I doing buying new books? Like, stuff like that. You blind yourself, okay? Because you just want more, 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 more. And you gotta stop, okay? And stop having a relationship. I know I said that you should be more grateful for the things that you do have, but don't fall in love. First, don't fall in love with your things. Don't fall in love with your things. Be grateful for them, for the things that you do have. That way you're not always seeking more. But in general, don't fall in love with your things, okay? If you have a dog, man, go pick up the dog, okay? Go walk the dog. There's so many other things that require your love and attention, and buying things and hoarding and being materialistic is such, well, first of all, buying things is just quick dopamine, frankly. Like I said, when you get it, it's not as interesting. And dude, everything that you own is just, it's garbage, frankly. It's trash. It's literally trash. Everything you own at the end of its road is going to be tossed into a compactor, and it's going to be thrown in a landfill. It's trash. You own a bunch of trash. Now, it might be this nice new, I don't know, this nice new iPhone, whatever. It might be, that, and it looks cool, and it's cool in the moment. Dude, that is trash, okay? There's another Stoic principle that says, see things for what they are. Everything you own is trash. Your car is just a bunch of twisted together metal, okay? And and same thing with your phone. And there's no, you need to stop putting value on things. You need to see real value. You need to stop seeing price tag value. You gotta stop seeing, oh, this looks pretty, so I need that. Okay, what does it do? How does it make you a better person? Oh, it doesn't. It just makes, oh, it doesn't. It just makes your room look cool. Right? I mean, there are, I hate to say this, because I'm gonna sound like such, it's just, it's cliche, okay? But there's people that don't have anything. Literally. They're living in some beat up shack in the middle of the desert somewhere, and they are happier than you because, and they don't have any of the shiny things that you have that you bought on Amazon. They don't have any of that. What do they have though? They have good bonds with their family because frankly they need to for their survival. So they're all contributing to the tribe, the family. And they work hard, and they have good values, or they have strong values. And they're grateful. So stop, okay? There's a book called Essentialism, that's kind of on this topic. Go read it. If you're really struggling with materialism, go read it. And find what's essential and weed out what isn't. Learn to live with less. You have money and you want to spend money, dude, donate money to charities. Donate it to a good cause. You will get more fulfillment from that, and it will be more beneficial for the greater good than you going and just blowing hundreds of dollars to get some shiny new whatever. Okay? Am I making sense? There are better ways to spend your money. There are smarter ways to spend your money. Or don't spend money at all. Okay? Just don't do it. Control yourself. Stop. I talk about this a lot, but just delayed gratification, okay? Delayed gratification. All right? This is part of it. This is part of it. Be smart. Stop letting your needs get the best of you. Learn what's essential. Think about it, man. I'm going back. I'm repeating myself again. I swear I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I'm repeating myself again. You don't need much. You really don't need much to live and be happy in this life, in this world. You don't need much. So stop lying to yourself. And I'm gonna stop it there before I ramble too much. But I'm glad I got a video out today. Yeah. And I'm probably gonna post some more of those shorts too. So guys, let me know. I gained quite a few new subscribers off those shorts, so if you are watching these videos, let me know. Let me know what you think. Keep the conversation moving. I've got a lot of different ideas lined up for some other videos, so see how those go. But alright, I'll see you guys next time.